Alright, here I am at my boat again. I'm about to go inside. We're going to step down and look in the boat now that Carlos has removed all his stuff. We have the aft berth here on the port side of the boat. We have the battery hatches in the top. I've got my tools here, of course, because I'm working on the thing. So we've got all that there. I need to plug that hole or something so that water doesn't get in when it rains. Okay, so coming down here, I've seen all this before. That's the electrical panel. I'm going to see if I can upgrade that. I'm probably just going to service it for now and make sure everything's good. Icebox in there. I put a fridge here where the stove's supposed to be. I've got my cold drinks in there. I've got Gatorade, I've got water, I've got Sprite, I've got Coke. So people come over to visit, they can have a drink. Now this area here, you can see I've pulled out the paneling of the wall, because what I did was, hang on, I'll just back up a bit. On this side you can see the bulkhead still in place with this big yellow sheet on here. I'm going to peel that off eventually, but it's pretty well stuck on there. Actually it's paint. Well, alright, so that's going to have to be redone. But I had to pull the bulkhead out on the other side because it had some rot around one of the stay mounts. I've already made a new bulkhead up. I epoxied it so that it's sealed against water. I have also then put a coat of white gel coat over it, and I'm about to put a second coat of white gel coat on it to finish it off, and then I can just slide it back in and I can put these 4 bolts in and fix it to the back onto the starboard hull there. But this area here, I've been thinking about this. I had to rip out all that because it was rotten, and I'm going to take these out. I'm going to take that one out too, and that one. I'm going to take this out, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint all of that white. Then I'm going to put from this part here a panel all the way up to the ceiling up here. And what that will allow me to do is I can then put cupboard space in there. It's 2 levels of shelves for that entire area. Because right now it's just an open space and it's not used for anything. I mean, if you have a look at this one over this side, on the port side, you'll see it's just one little shelf down the bottom for loose stuff to sit. And that big empty void above it just isn't used for anything. There's just a decorative panel against the hull itself. So putting doesn't take away, you don't lose any space in the boat when it comes to moving around if I turn that whole area into cupboard space. So that'll give us lots more room to put stuff. Put a single shelf in there, split it in 2, so 2 levels of shelving behind either sliding doors or a folding door. Not sure yet whether it'll be a folding or a sliding door. But then again, you know what? I've got plexi sliding doors here now. If you see this right here, I could do the same thing over there. And as you can see in here, that back panel has been painted white, and you've got storage space in there. So that would be to me, a good idea. So stepping down into here, this saloon bed here, or couch, I've been laying on when I'm resting. It's quite comfortable. This, I'm also thinking if I extend that up to here, we can then use that for closet hanging space for clothing. Your slacks you would fold in half, put them on the, and shirts would hang in there, and dresses. And then you've got, obviously this is full of junk still. This is the V-berth. I really do want to change this up, make it more usable space. Some drawers down here. Got some nautical stuff in there, barometer and such. And then there's a storage area in there. So, yeah. And also, by making these into cupboard areas, there's less paneling for me to buy for doing the skinning. So that'll actually save me a bit of money in paneling. These panels here, they're actually quite good, so I'm thinking I might just gel coat them and put them back in place, or maybe just leave them there, gel coat them in place. Why not? Make them white and still retain the brown edging. I think it just modernizes the look of this thing. I think you can have too much brown, because everywhere you look it's brown. So my next project is to lift the engine cover off, which is that floor there. I'll pull that up and that exposes the engine, and I'm going to get the starter motor out and service that. It's one of the first things I'm going to do with this engine, which we now find does turn over. Alrighty, I think that's it for now. There's some junk in there too I'm going to have to clean out. And what's in here? Oh yeah, more junk. More stuff to throw out. Alright, that's it for now. Talk to you again soon. Bye bye.